Hello everyone, welcome back to Sayanti Finance. Today's video is going to be a very short video and a watercolor tutorial to show you how I would paint the moon with watercolors. With Halloween coming up, I thought moon is kind of a very important part of the different topics and subjects that you would like to paint for Halloween. So I thought I'd do a quick watercolor moon first, and then I will also do a acrylic moon to show you how to do that, and you can add that to your paintings and add other things to your paintings and make your own Halloween painting. So I started off with drawing a circle at the center of my taped paper, and then soaking the entire page apart from that circle area, and slowly putting in first blue and then black around that circle area. The circle is destined to be my moon, and the rest of the area I am being very loose and not worrying about brush strokes, because it's kind of going to give you that very rough looking cloudy sky kind of look, because I will also put stars, some stars on the sky. So I'm going with some blues in between some blacks. The darker you can go for the background, the better the moon will actually pop out. Now you can see I am going with very light gray color, which is actually black diluted with a lot of water. Now I'm just blocking in random shapes, and these are going to symbolize the craters. The idea is to keep the sides a little bit darker than the center of the moon to create that 3D look. So that is what I'm going for. So first I'm going to put some darks in, and I'm also using some blues along with the blacks. I'm not only adding dark colors, but I am also subtracting from time to time. How I do that is I wash my brush entirely, make sure that there's no paint on it, and then wipe it off on a brush so that the brush is damp but there is not a lot of water on it. And then while the paint is still wet, I go over it and scrub very gently to pull out some of the colors that is already there. And what it does is kind of gives that illusion of the craters that the moon has generally. So kind of gives out the look of the sides or the borders of the crater being darker because they are higher, and the middle being lighter because it is technically lower than the rest of the surface. You can see how I'm doing it right now. So I just keep adding some darks and removing some lights, darks and lights and darks and lights. At the very end, I also added some white ink on top of the darks to create some brighter white areas. And you do not have to be particularly following this pattern. You can go of several different ways and get to the same end results. The moon's craters, it is not like a map or anything is there of that, so you kind of can imagine where you want to put your craters, where you want to put your darks and lights. But if you put the darks on the sides and keep the middle area of the moon lighter, that would create that 3D spherical look. So keep that in mind, and then just keep adding and subtracting till you are happy with the results. Now you can see me adding this white ink. Like I said earlier, I added to some areas to lighten them up as much as I wanted them light up. And finally I am sprinkling some white ink to make the illusion of stars in the night, and also adding some blues. And that's about it. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and do not forget to hit the like button.